Leverage Fitness Solutions special nighttime edition with my good friend Dr. Mike Frogley, chiropractor to the stars and everyone in between. Today we're talking about first part of a one-part series of the three most important stretches that you are not doing. And today we're going to talk about doing a neck stretch. It's a very important stretch for a lot of different reasons. First off, just like when we sit down, our hips get really tight from all that sitting. Same thing happens at our neck, at least from a soft tissue or muscular standpoint. When we sit at a computer desk or any desk doing a lot of reading, texting, we get that forward head posture, right? And the front of our neck those muscles get pretty tight. So one way that we kind of both work on in getting stretched and worked out is just a simple, what would you call it, what type of neck stretch?
Extension. Just
a neck extension stretch. It's a very simple stretch, barring that you don't have any injuries or issues, slip discs or plates or anything like that. Obviously, contact or seek a medical professional to help you diagnose or deal with that. But barring any issues, simply done, you just take your head straight up to the sky like this. If you want a little bit more of a stretch, you can kind of jet your chin forward. You're going to look a little weird doing it. I recommend holding that stretch for at least a minute, just stretching out the front of the neck so that your neck's going to feel better and you're going to have better posture. That's from the muscular side. Mike, why don't you talk a little bit about what's happening structurally?
Sure. And you know, a lot of people have seen this in the news lately. It's showed up in the literature as an actual condition, or they've called it text neck, naturally because of the way that we're looking down at our devices and keeping our heads down a lot. And so as we take our head back and we're getting into extension, we're taking not just tension off of the musculature in the back of the neck and stretching the musculature of the front of the neck, but on a structural basis, we're taking the discs and the ligaments. Now, the discs in the cervical spine are really not designed for extended load in the front of the cervical spine, in the front of the discs. If you think of the disc like a water balloon, we're squishing the front of the disc and it's bulging backwards towards the nerves and the spinal cord. You just simply don't hear about herniated discs in the front. It's always in the back where the nerves are. And so if we can avoid spending too much time down and literally spend more time getting our neck back into extension, we're reversing the pressure in those discs. Then the pressure is pushing forward. We have a big, strong ligament down the front of the cervical spine, the osseous structure of the spine. For the pressure to push against that ligament, it's not going to herniate out the front. It's out the back that we're worried about. So if we can push the pressure on the back of the disc, squishing here, the pressure is going to bulge forward. That's exactly what the spine is designed for. This stuff down here with our texting and devices, it just doesn't handle well. So you'll literally speed your aging process up, you'll speed your neck pain up, you'll speed degenerative discs, degenerative spine conditions. And so with simply taking some time every day, getting the head all the way back, jutting it, chin all the way up forward, you're taking tension off of the spinal cord, you're reversing the pressure in the discs back forward. Now if somebody does have a medical condition, they've already been diagnosed, or they have a disc or something where they cannot go back into extension, the right diagnostics are important. A structural corrective care type of chiropractor is well trained in this. There are osteopaths, there are physical therapists that understand and can help with this condition, but seeking out the right care is important. The right diagnosis is important, but understanding the structure of the neck is huge for taking care of the cervical spine, the spinal cord, because if we don't take care of the spinal cord through the neck, how does the power from our head get to our organs and the rest of our body?
Yeah.
So if we can just take the tension off the cord, take care of the discs the right way on a regular basis, we save ourselves a lot of problems, from headaches to heart failure.
Yeah. So there you have it. Our number one stretch that you're not doing, neck extension. Try it at least 1 minute every day. Thanks, guys. Stay tuned for tip number 2.